What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have the balancing. Oh my god. Okay. First of all, I want to say if there's no Hagang, it's fine as long as there is a lot of other changes that are good and that are going to keep us engaged, and then that are going to give us content and that are going to make us rerune and test stuff and stuff like that, okay? Because by how Comtos nerf stuff, I don't have high hopes for Hagang nerf. We want it, we need it, but I don't have high hopes for it, so we're probably not gonna get it, but if we do, it would be nice. But yeah, if not, please give us changes that make sense. Give us content, okay? Compared to the other previous patches, like the last couple, just give us some content, okay? I'm sorry, this will be very small because Comtos for some reason is using little like font, and it's gonna be a little bit hard for you to see it, okay? I will read everything. I tried to find like a link to this. I couldn't because it's literally not on their site yet. It's not updated, so we only have it in game like this. And you will see that like the font is super small, but I will read it, okay? I don't know why they do this and they make it this small, but yeah. Okay, so first one is a Jack-o'-lantern wind. Dude, I can barely... I made this full screen. This is full screen for me. Like, I can barely see it. Jack-o'-lantern wind. The shadow of the moon. Passive. Creates a shield for 1 turn on all allies when attacked. Nerfed, I think, creates a shield for 1 turn on all allies excluding yourself when you're attacked. So now he doesn't get a shield on himself. Nerf on Windy. How big is that? Probably decently big. I'm not really sure. I never used Windy in my life. I know he's making siege wins much easier, but yeah, I never used them, so I'm not 100% sure. Occult Girl Dark. Attacks 5 times, attack 4 times on skill 3. So we're getting a nerf. Finally a nerf on Nikki. And they're basing this off of win rate. Mostly, probably, because she does have good win rate, I think. So, yeah, Nikki's getting a nerf on skill 3. 1 less attack. Okay. Battle Angel Light. Are they nerfing Veronica again? Increase all enemies cooldown by 2 turns each. Increase the enemy target skill cooldown by 2 turns each. And other enemies by... What? Wait, Veronica's getting fucked. Dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, Comtos will purely base everything off of win rate. And if they see like a Hagang on 50% win rate, they're gonna be like, oh no, that's fine. Like, I did not think they were gonna nerf Veronica again. They went with the win rate and they decided to do it. Honestly, I don't care that much, but... yeah, I don't know. It is a pretty strict nerf. Like, it's a big nerf. It's a super big nerf. So 1 proc on other units and like you have your skills back. It's pretty insane. Dokaibi all. Stun chance from 30 to 15. They're nerfing Byung-chul 100%. So first skill violence swing from 30 to 15% chance. Okay, I can barely, like, I know you guys are probably having a tough time reading this. I can barely read this. I'm trying to really pay attention and just boom. Wait, can I save this? So where does it save it? Nope. Can't. Tokaibi water. No, dark. Increase your attack bar by 10% up to 30 per turn whenever the enemy recovers the HP. What the fuck does that mean? It just says passive. Increase your attack bar by 10% up to 30 whenever the enemy recovers HP. Oh, it goes up to 30 now. I guess it was unlimited. So now it goes up to 30%. And the stun chance is like... Now it's 35% with skill ups, I think. Tokaibi Lord water absorbs your attack bar by 30%. Now it's 40%. They're buffing. Oh yeah, okay, so they're doing what they did with oracles. They're nerfing skill 1, but they're buffing skill 3 on this guy, but they're nerfing the dark one even more. So he's getting a buff. The Kaibi Lord Fire. Increase damage you deal in proportion to an enemy's destroyed HP. Effect added. The Kaibi Light. When the ally attacks an enemy, increase the critical damage by 100% if the enemy has no beneficial effects. Now it's when an ally attacks an enemy, increase critical damage by 100%. So there's no condition. Remove the condition. The wind one, completely untouched except the skill 1 nerf. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Eivor Fire Light. Absorb the attack bar by 50, now it's at 30%. The inflicted damage increased by 50, now it's 30%. If the enemy is under inability. So they're nerfing Light Eivor. Which is okay, but Fire one gets nerfed as well. That's kind of sad. But they're buffing the Fire one. Increased damage dealt by 50, up to 150, now it's 200. Okay, that's whatever, no one's gonna use it ever. Devil Maiden Water. Bind Demon Bag. Removes one beneficial effect from the enemy. Removes one beneficial effect from the enemy. Absorbs all attack bar from that enemy. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. That's a buff. Shadowcaster Dark getting a buff. The target with the Shadow Trap gets its attack speed 40% decreased, and your attack speed gets faster by the reduced attack speed. When the Shadow Trap is removed, all attack speed will go back to normal. Okay, so they are buffing Ritsu. Interesting. Chimera Dark getting a buff. Removes one beneficial effect when you land a crit. Now it removes one beneficial effect with no conditions, and he recovers HP by 10% when the turn ends. So they're adding that you don't need to crit, and they're adding self-sustain, which I can see him being in Siege more annoying. Maybe in RTA, potentially, who knows? We'll see. Okay, Geralt, Wind. Decrease the cooldown of Dancing Star by 1 turn if you have 2 or more beneficial effects after the turn ends. That is shit. That is shit, I think, yeah. Geralt Fire. Stun chance from 50 to 70 on the 3rd skill. That's okay. Geralt Light. You lose 1 adrenaline score and increase your attack bar by 30, now it's 50%. Geralt Dark, increase the harmful effect activation rate by 10, now it's 20 per beneficial effect. Also kinda meh. Ciri Light, attacks once, now it attacks twice. The amount of damage is adjusted due to change of the number in the number of attacks. Okay, so they're buffing Light Ciri to attack 2 times. Hollyberry Cookie Fire. Decrease your attack speed by 30%. Now it's your attack speed stays at 100 until the next turn starts. It is not affected by the attack speed increasing, decreasing effects. Okay, that is probably good, right? Because you want her to not move with the 3rd skill. Pure Vanilla Cookie Fire. Gains immunity against inability effects. They're buffing Fire Cookie. Increase the HP recovery amount that allies receive from 40 to 15. So they decrease the recovery, but she is now unstunnable. Do you care that much about that? Yeah, triple revenge is annoying. Is it more of a buff? I guess it's a buff, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. I don't think she needed a change, but Komto still did it. Ifrit Fire. Effect added. Increase the Oblivion duration to 3 turns if the enemy is already under Oblivion. Decrease damage dealt from enemies with no harmful effects. From 30 to 20. Increase damage inflicted on enemies. What? So they're nerfing Tessa. That's not a buff. Like, for you to put 3-turn immunity, you have to attack a unit that already has, Oblivion. You have to attack a unit that already has Oblivion. And they nerfed the 2 sides of his passive to add that. But I guess if you have 1 turn Oblivion on something, it also makes it 3 turns. I guess. I hope that's how it works. I really hope that's how it works. If a unit has 1 turn Oblivion, it becomes 3 as well. If it had Oblivion. So that is cool, but why do you need to nerf him? Like, Tessa is not... Like, what? Why? Why do you need to nerf it to give him like a buff? He already needed a buff when it comes to the Oblivion side. And that was a good buff. It's like there's no point nerfing it. Ifrit Light absorbs the enemy attack bar by 20% after stealing the enemy's beneficial effect. Okay. It's not a big deal. Paladin Water. Shield amount from 20 to 30. Oh, look guys, Josephine got buffed. Shield amount from 20 to 30%. Like, how did we get again to Josephine buff after so much, like you guys remember that period when she got buffed, like back to back to back, just like Etna and like Shiho and stuff like that? How did we go back to Water Paladin? Like, what? Hell Lady Water Light. Gouge deals 50% increased damage to all enemies under harmful effect, under continuous damage. Now it's harmful effects instead. Okay, Beast Monk All. Crushing Blow always lands as a crit. They're pushing Beast Monks, that's first skill. That's nice. That's actually nice. Beast Monk Awake. Oh shit. So their awakenings are now crit. All of them have awakening crit now. Okay. So Chandra, Chandra is already really good, so... Can you build a crit damage Chandra now? I guess you could. Nah, you don't really want to. It's just better to go full tank. Because like your skill 3 is still gonna miss. Desert Queen Light. Gaze of Oblivion. 3rd skill. Getting buffed. Silence and Oblivion. Silence and then Oblivion. And now it's Oblivion and then Silence. I'm trying to think in what case is that important. Does that work? Does that like... No. Does Josephine... No. Like, what? Doesn't make sense. What is that good for? I can't think at the moment what that's for, but you can let me know if you can think of something. Silence and then Oblivion? Now it's Oblivion and then Silence. I'm not sure for what that is good. Because like Light Devil Maiden I don't think you can Oblivion. So there's no point. Chroma you can't. I'm not really sure. Totem is Dark. Decrease HP if enemies granted with harmful effects by 15. Now it's 20%. Okay, slight buff. Anubis Dark. Your attack bar will be increased by 50% if an ally or enemy gets defeated while the skill is on cooldown. So the third skill, if it's on cooldown and you kill something with skill 2 or skill 1, you will get 50% attack bar. Okay. Ryu Wind. Wind, Fire, Dark. Shoryuken. What? Wait, they're buffing Douglas. It's gonna activate with that 50% now. Like the skill 1. So Douglas just got buffed. It doesn't matter for the Dark one and the Wind one, because they will never be used anyways if that's like the only buff they get. And for Douglas it's actually huge. Like it's a really huge buff for Douglas, which he did not need. Let's see if they nerf him maybe. Okay. Not a striker. Never mind. Pomtua said we're buffing Douglas. Cool. Magic Knight Fire. Oh, here we go. 4 stars. Some random shit. Brownie Magician, Fly. Water Firelight. Gains another turn with a 20% after using the skill. Ooh. So after skill 2, now you can get an additional turn with a 20. Brownie Magician, Wind Dark. Fever Time. Also 20% to get a turn. Okay. I mean, interesting. Those are the second skills. Sky Dancer, Fire. Pride will fall. Increase the attack bar of all allies by 10% every time you attack the enemy with defense decreased. Pretty shitty. Barbaric King, Water. Confiscate. Under Berserk State. Max HP. Defense is decreased. So the HP now isn't decreased. It's the defense. And of course, they had to make 5 lines for this thing. Robo Water Light. Stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 50% chance on self-destruct. Pirate Captain Fire. Detonation Shot. Oh god. Decrease the duration time of the bomb installed by 1 turn each. Decrease skill cooldown of bombardment by 1 turn if the bomb was set off and instantly gains another turn. Pirate Captain Fire Dark. Bombardment. Stun chance from 75 to 50. Now puts a bomb with the 50 as well. Okay, so Frigate is now a bomber. An inconsistent bomber. And the fire one is a bomber. Fire Captain Dark. Effect added. Decrease skill cooldown of full attack speed by 2 turns if the enemy is defeated while the skill is on cooldown. What? That's it. Guys, look! That's the whole patch! That's the whole patch! We have it on 1 page. That's the whole patch. Look, this is Barbaric King. 20% of the patch, Barbaric King. Wait, there's no way. Okay. Despair Seal Rune effect will be changed. Despair set of 4, stun 25. When glancing at his landed, his stun rate is reduced by half. Okay, sure. That's actually good. Seal effect duration will be increased from 15 to 25. And then also if you glance, it decreases by half. Awakening effects, Wind Series. Attack speed, Wind Series, 121 base speed. Could that be insane? I'm not sure, but it could be pretty cool. For Vanilla Light, increase res, Now strengthen. Strengthen cooldown time from 4 to 3 turns. Okay. Putting light. Oh, that's the same shit. Hell Lady Water. Strengthen Gouge. Continuous damage from 35 to 70. Beast Rider Wind. Beast Rider Wind getting finally away from Res Awakening to accuracy. Now that she's not even meta, and she won't be meta because, yeah, fuck that. You know? Awesome. Really, really. I mean, she's still sometimes used in Siege, but come on, man. They're so late with this. Skydancer Wind. Strengthens Amuse. Grants immunity for 2 turns to the allies with full HP. So Chasun puts immunity now. They're reviving Chasun. Some of the monsters... stats of some monsters will be changed. Okay, so Magic Knight is getting 5 speed. Barbaric King adjusted stats to improve monster performance. That's it though? That's it? There's no way this is the whole patch. Guys. What is this? Like, this is it? Is there anything, like, anything? Is there anything on this patch that actually has, like, any, any sense, right? Is there anything that makes any sense? Like, okay, sure, like, the Kaibi nerf, will that make him, like, will that make him less used? With Gaptol? Probably not really, but the stun chance decrease is good. It's at 35. It's still gonna be used probably a lot. Veronica nerf, which I didn't really see coming. Which, yeah, Veronica, cool. But like that's it, no? Like, I feel like none of the buffs really matter to an extent where it actually will, you know, do something. You know? It's like Beast Monks. Look at this. Beast Monk, same thing. 5 lines. Barbaric King, same thing, 5 lines. Dude. That's insane. And then like, I don't know. These Geralts are not good enough. These are not good enough. Eivor getting nerfed, okay. Like, the nerfs were probably better than the buffs here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the nerfs actually seem more than buffs. They seem more impactful than the buffs. And even the nerfs were like, whatever, kind of. Maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe the Dokaibi will be played less, potentially. I'm not sure how big the Jack-o'-lantern one is. Could be big. But still, like, Siege... That's not gonna change anything, honestly, in Siege. But this is... Dude, wait. Holy fuck. Like, this patch is actually terrible now that I think about it. What the fuck? There's no way this is all we got after the previous couple, right? Like, the biggest change here is Despair. Like, this whole patch, you could delete it and just add the Despair change. And probably the Siri Awakening. I'm not sure how good this will be, though. I don't think she's that good. Even with this, I don't think she's that good. Because her skills are not that good. But yeah, man, I mean, this is just weird. It's actually weird. Like, the rune changes have to be the biggest changes here. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Super weird patch. Like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect much. Like, I'm not expecting much anymore from Comtuous. I kind of know where to, like, set my expectations. But somehow it gets less and less than what you like. Even when you set the standard low, they seem to somehow manage to just go even below that. Like, I don't know. I don't think this patch will do anything for the meta. Like, it's gonna be the same thing. Hey gang. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna play the same game again the next 2 months. Same stuff. Pretty much everywhere from Siege to RTA. There's nothing that really just jumps out, you know? That could really change something, you know? There's not a single unit that really just got like a huge buff that will make a difference or anything like that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let me know what you think. GG. Peace out.